Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn English Grammar Effectively. We are doing the series of parts of speech and we will continue with the same subordinate conjunctions. So do watch, like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon. Let's get started. Let's see subordinating conjunction. A subordinate conjunction joins a main or an independent clause to a subordinate or dependent clause. Let's see the formula. Main clause, then we have to write subordinating conjunction and then subordinate clause will come. Okay, we will start with if. If shows condition. For example, you can have my seat if you want it. Here, you can have my seat, that is main clause. If, that is subordinating conjunction, and you want it, that is subordinate clause. Why? Because here you want it doesn't make any sense. That's why this is subordinate, or you can say dependent clause. Whereas here you can say you can have my seat, that is main clause or independent clause. Second, it would be fantastic if you could come to the party. Here it would be fantastic, that is main clause. If, that is subordinating clause conjunction here, and you could come to the party, that is subordinate clause. Immediately after subordinating conjunction, whatever comes, that is called subordinate clause. Next sentence, if you don't study, you will not succeed. Here, if, that is subordinating conjunction, you don't study, this is subordinate clause, and you will not succeed, that is main clause. Fourth one, if you like, you can go. Here, you like, that is subordinate clause, whereas you can go, that is main clause, and if, that is subordinating conjunction. Next, he will not come if I don't invite him. So here he will not come, this is main clause. If, that is subordinating conjunction, I don't invite him, that is subordinate clause. Next, the mice will play if the cat is away. So the mice will play main clause. If subordinating conjunction, the cat is away, that is subordinate clause. Next, my life will be blessed if I fulfill his dreams. So here my life will be blessed, that is main clause. If, that is subordinating conjunction, I fulfill his dreams, that is subordinate clause, or you can say dependent clause. Next, if you leave, you will be lonely. So here you leave, that is subordinate clause. You will be lonely, that is main clause, and if, that is subordinating conjunction. One more thing you have to keep in mind, that when you write if in the beginning, then you have to put comma. But when if comes in between the sentence, then don't put comma. Next, he may lose the game if he doesn't practice. So here he may lose the game, that is main clause. if subordinating conjunction. He doesn't practice, that is subordinate clause. See here, if comes in between the sentence. So that is why here comma is not mentioned. Next, ask that boy if he has anything to ask. So here, ask that boy main clause. If subordinating conjunction, he has anything to ask, that is subordinate clause. You will get the prize if you deserve it. So you will get the prize, that is main clause. If subordinating conjunction, you deserve it, that is subordinate clause. Next, if you eat too much, you will be ill. So here, you eat too much, subordinate clause. You will be ill, that is main clause. And if, that is subordinating conjunction. Here, if starts in the beginning, and that is why here comma is given. 13. If duty calls us, we must obey. So here, if, that is subordinating conjunction, duty calls us, subordinate clause, and here we must obey, that is main clause. So here, if comes in the beginning, and that is why comma is mentioned. I am telling you this because all these minor things are very, very important in IELTS, TOEFL, SET, GRE. Next, that is as if. Okay, so it's a slang expression and it is used to talk about imaginary situation. It means that in reality it is not true or so. First, he moves as if he were an actor. So here he moves, that is main clause. Then as if, that is subordinating conjunction, and he were an actor, that is subordinate clause. Most probably here when you use this as if construction, so we after as if whatever comes that will come with were. That is why here were is mentioned. He were an actor. Second, that man orders me as if he were my boss. So that man orders me, that is main clause. As if, that is subordinating conjunction, and he were my boss, that is subordinate clause. Let's see more sentences. Third one, don't act as if you were hero. So here, don't act, that is main clause. As if, that is subordinating conjunction. You were hero, that is subordinate clause. Next, that young man used to sit as if he were an old man. So that young man used to sit, that is main clause. As if subordinating conjunction, he were an old man, that is subordinate clause. Next, he jumped up as if he had seen a ghost. So here he jumped up, that is main clause. As if subordinating conjunction, he had seen a ghost, that is subordinate clause. Next, I feel as if I am spying. So here I feel, that is main clause. As if, that is subordinating conjunction. I am spying, that is subordinate clause. Next, she gazed out the window as if she hadn't noticed anything unusual. So here she gazed out the window, that is main clause. As if subordinating conjunction, she hadn't noticed anything unusual, that is subordinate clause. He continued the conversation as if nothing had happened. So here he continued the conversation, that is main clause, as if subordinating conjunction, and nothing had happened, that is subordinate clause. Most probably as if comes in between the sentence only. Last one. She was thinking as if she alone were responsible. So she was thinking, that is main clause, or you can say independent clause, as if subordinating conjunction, she alone were responsible, that is subordinate clause. Let's do exercise. Choose the correct conjunctions from the brackets for the following sentences. Okay, 5 sentences are mentioned and brackets are also given. So you have to choose appropriate conjunctions. Do it now. Hope you have completed. Let's check answers. First, he continued, he didn't hear. So, if or as if written. So, what is the correct answer? As if. He continued as if he didn't hear. The sun lingered on the horizon, waiting for the closing cloud. So what would be the answer, if or as if? So the sun lingered on the horizon as if waiting for the closing cloud. So according to the sentence, according to the meaning of the sentence, you have to use. Next. They will not come, it rains. So here if will come because it shows condition. They will not come if it rains. Catch me, you can. So what would be the answer? If or as if? If. Catch me if you can. Okay, last one. She looked unsettled at the idea of leaving her lab and looked around, trying to figure out what to take. So, if or as if. So, here as if is the answer. She looked unsettled at the idea of leaving her lab and looked around as if trying to figure out what to take. Hope you understand this as if and if well. So in my next video, you will see the next and other subordinating conjunctions. All these are very useful in IELTS, SET, TOEFL, GRE and spoken English. So don't miss any video. Watch till the end. Do watch, like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon. Stay tuned.